Hey, Mr. Mike.
Hey, Sara.
Let's see if I can get it set up in a, let's see. Oh, you're a little sideways.
No, you're sideways.
Let's go
now
up.
I'm sideways.
Look
Hi,
at
everybody.
that. That worked great.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, so what are you doing? You watching the live sale too?
Yes, I was.
You look so cute next to the Christmas
Yeah.
tree.
I kind of set it up that way.
Yeah, it's perfect. So any wisdom any nuggets of wisdom from the creator of Soft Flex Beading Wire and co-owner and co-founder of the company?
Wisdom. I don't know. I define wisdom.
Well, so a lot of people out there own their own small businesses. When they go to our live sales, they're buying beads in order to, make jewelry that they're going to sell. You've been in business for 30 years.
Yep.
What would you, if you could go back 30 years ago and tell yourself something, what would it be?
The value of word of mouth is invaluable. We build our business based on word of mouth, from designer to designer, from bead store owner to designer. And we built that over 25, 30 years
30
now.
years now. Yeah.
So, but it's important to establish that relationship with the customer. And we've worked very hard on that all these years. And it's been folks like you that have made it possible.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
I hope you guys are hearing Mike okay. I know he's a little far from the camera, but if you didn't hear him clearly, I'll just repeat. Word of mouth is so important. The relationships that we have built over the last 30 years have been invaluable for helping us to grow as a business, and hopefully, oh good, they're hearing you good. Perfect. Kimberly says, great advice. Relationships are so important. Good advice, everyone's saying.
Good advice. Well,
yeah.
Well, I said something important today. There you go. Mark that on the calendar.
Always use quality products.
Yes. And it's always important to use quality products in your jewelry designs.
Yeah.
And the structure of your design, being soft flex, is extremely important. You can use all the other products, but you may end up with results you may not like.
Yeah.
So.
No, yeah, 100%. If you're not using a quality product underneath your jewelry design and the whole thing falls apart.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. What did you even do it for?
A quick story about how that all came about was I was designing jewelry using tiger tail initially, and it began to break, and so my ego and my integrity as far as a jewelry designer went down the kaputs. So we created a soft flex based on a need for my jewelry design. It ended up being a worldwide product now.
Briefly about the female attorney.
So I had a customer, she's an attorney, and she wore these big long necklaces, very chunky. And so she was in court one day, and her tiger tail necklace broke right there in the middle of the courtroom while the court was going on. So she's on her hands and knees trying to collect beads. So was the guard. So was the other attorneys. So she called me up one day and told me what happened. And so I was horrified by the whole thing. So that in itself was enough to go to the drawing board to figure out what we needed to do.
Yeah, and then you changed the way people bead. I mean, really, up until that time, jewelry was something that could break very easily.
Yeah, it kind of took a life of its own. It was very instrumental in how people look at their jewelry design and the structure, and to get into the nooks and crannies of jewelry designing.
Yeah.
When you have a company like Tiffany's that won't use anything but
And we've really established ourselves because we have companies that revere our product. Tiffany's is one of the companies. The Home Shopping Network will now only take in jewelry to sell on the Home Shopping Network, only if it's on Soft Flex.
Yeah, after doing their own research for a good year and a half, they
Right.
found that Soft Flex was the best wire that would give them the least amount of returns.
Yeah, we had no idea they were doing a test market of our product. And they did it for like 18 months, I guess it was.
Mm-hmm.
And they called us up one day and said that this is the study they've been doing. And they found that our product was outstanding for jewelry designing and no returns whatsoever.
and
Yeah.
Tiffany will only use our
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tiffany only uses our product also.
Yeah.
So it's been fun. It's been fun.
It's been a good 30-year ride, and
Yeah.
we're ready and full of gusto for the future as well.
That's right.
Thank you guys so much for joining
Thank you
us.
so much from the bottom of my heart and from Scott also. We really appreciate the business, the patronage, and all you've done for us here at Soft Flex. So have a very Merry Christmas and
Happy Hanukkah.
and Happy Hanukkah and Happy New Year.
All the happy holidays.